Hi, I'm Kayla, and today I'm going to be talking about roleplays. So what exactly is a roleplay? A roleplay is a DECA event where you're given a real-life business scenario with objectives, and you have to create a presentation concerning that scenario. For example, the scenario might be about a hotel that's struggling to attract millennials. Your job would be to address that problem and come up with solutions. Your presentation will require creative solutions and practical outcomes, which is something you should take into consideration when coming up with them. You're also given performance indicators to help guide your presentation, and it's also so that the judges know what to look and grade for. A performance indicator is a key concept, and depending on what event you're doing, you will have about 4 to 5. The first type of event is a principal event, and this is for first-year members. You will have one role play and one exam, 10 minutes to prepare and 10 minutes to present. The 10 minutes to present includes the amount of time you want to leave for the judge to ask questions. They might have around 2 to 3 questions, so that's something to take note of. The 4 event options are business administration, finance, hospitality, and marketing. So the main difference between principal events and the other 2 events I'll talk about later is that these are very much broad in general. So it's not going to be super specific and niche, it's going to be more broad. The next event is the individual series event, and this is for returning members only. You'll have 2 role plays and 1 exam, 10 minutes to prepare and 10 minutes to present, and there are also many more event options compared to principals. For example, there's human resource management, marketing communications, etc. I noticed I spelled communications wrong, I'm sorry about that. So compared to principals, it's very specific. So instead of it being business administration, it's human resource management. So it's a subcategory, I guess, of that. And lastly, you have team decision making, and this is for returning members only. There will be 1 role play and 1 exam. You will have 2 members that make up a team. There will be 30 minutes to prepare and 15 minutes to present, including questions. And some examples of this are entrepreneurship and financial services. So now I'm going to be guiding you through a sample role play. So this is a principal role play for business management and administration. And on the upper right-hand corner, you can see the instructional area, and in this case, it's customer relations. So that's something, it's an underlying theme that's going to be present throughout the case study, throughout the performance indicators, and throughout your presentation. So on the bottom, you can see the performance indicators, and there are 4 of them. For example, it's explain the nature of positive customer relations. And what you want to do with the performance indicators is you want to answer the question. So if it says explain the nature of, you want to explain the nature of positive customer relations. And you also want to tie that in to your event situation. So this is what your situation is going to look like. So what it's going to contain is it's going to contain your role. So for example, here, I'm the administrative manager at Green Water Treatment Plant. It's also going to say what role your judge is playing. So here, the judge is the receptionist. And the last thing it's going to tell you is the purpose of the presentation. So here, it's to demonstrate positive customer relations while answering phone calls made to the wrong office. So throughout your presentation, you want to keep this in mind. Over here, we have the judge's evaluation form, and there are 2 things that they judge you on. They judge you on your performance indicators and 21st century skills. So as far as performance indicators go, this is why it's super important. As you can see, there were 4 performance indicators, and there are 4 numbers, all with the performance indicator questions. So they're looking for if you explain the nature of positive customer relations. So make sure you attack those performance indicators really well, because that's majority of your role play score. As far as 21st century skills go, you want to make sure you communicate clearly, have a lot of creativity with your solutions, answer the questions really well, and also reason effectively. Don't just come up with some random stuff. Make it make some sense. So thank you for listening. I hope that you guys have a better understanding of what a role play is. We will have more videos later about some tips and getting into more specifics. This was just for you guys to get a general idea of what a role play is. So yeah, thank you.